Hello guys, it's Keanu Walker and I am finally back. I know there's probably a couple, not a lot of people, but a couple people that's been wondering, where has Keanu Walker gone? I'm right here and I am back to stay. I got a great video for you guys. This video is going to be about me explaining Rick and Daryl, why they are both on two separate wavelengths right now. They're not both on the same level. And Daryl right now is more of an assassin. Rick is trying to be, now I wouldn't say a negotiator. I would say somebody who at least shows some sympathy in when he says he's gonna do something, he does it, and that's the truth. So we about to get right up in this video. Let's go. Alright guys, so let's check this out. Rick, okay, we all know Morales is dead. There's no Morales comes back. Morales is not a walker. There's none of, he's dead, okay? Get on with it. But what I wanted to say about Rick first. Okay, you seen that Morales had Rick at gunpoint. You know, he was like, I'm gonna get you to Negan. So basically Morales was full on Negan mode. I am Negan. He told Rick, I am Negan. Because Rick asked him, like, why are you acting like this? You know, I get it. You know, Morales, you lost your family and all. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. But what Rick was trying to get to Morales is that's why he said, I've lost people too. You know, lost my wife. Lost my best friend. You know, from the start, before the zombie apocalypse. Lost Andrea and Glenn, his right-hand man. And that kind of stirred him a little bit. That's kind of stirred Morales a little bit, and it kind of taken him back. Like, oh really? All this happened? And you know, Rick was explaining that, yeah, the widow is Glenn's wife. They met in this zombie apocalypse. It can happen. Let me take these glasses. No, I'm gonna keep these glasses on. And you know, Morales, he was just like, I'm still Negan. And he just had him back at gunpoint. So basically what I'm trying to say is that there was only two options for Rick. It was either somehow, some way Rick had to die. Probably didn't have to, because you hear what Morales said. He said they had specific rules. Don't hurt Rick. Don't hurt the widow. And don't hurt King Ezekiel. Those were specific rules if you don't have to. So basically, there's only two options for Rick. Be killed or captive to Negan. There was no other way to explain it. All right? Now, I'm going to Daryl now. First I was at Rick. Let's talk about Daryl. Daryl shoots him with a crossbow, and Rick was like, "What? Do you know who you just killed?" He was like, "Yeah, it was Morales. Like, I get it. Ooh, whatever. He had to be killed." And I justify that. Morales had to die. He had Rick at gunpoint. He's full Negan. What was Daryl supposed to do? Just sit there and be like, hey, Morales, hey, I remember you. Oh, you're Negan. I'll be a captive too. I'll be a captive too. No! He sees Rick at gunpoint. He's gonna shoot no matter who it is. And that's justifiable. I actually wanted Daryl to kill him, and I was so glad that he did. Now, Daryl killed two people in this episode, minus people that don't matter, like no names or whatever. The two iconic people in this episode was Morales and, what was his name? Mikas. People say he was off Boy Meets World, but I don't watch that show. I never did. It didn't interest me. But basically, at the end of close to the end of the episode, before the king got just annihilated by what was that, Gavin's outpost? Yeah, I think that was the same outpost. But this guy was about to try to shoot Rick. He missed. And Rick was like, you know, if you come out, tell me what I need to know. Drop your gun. Tell me what I need to know. You can live. You can take the car and you can go. He was like, why should I trust you? You're not on my team, right? Rick was like, I give you my word. It don't mean much these days, but it gotta mean something. And that's very true. So he comes out. He tells them what they need to know. The guns are at Gavin's outpost now. And he's like, can I go now? And Daryl just shoots him. I'm like, you didn't have to kill him. He was not, You didn't have to kill him. He reminds me of Dwight. Dwight didn't necessarily want to be a savior. He basically was being a savior because he didn't want nothing to happen to his wife. And his wife was Negan's wife because she didn't want Negan to kill him. You see what I'm getting at? So all the stuff Dwight did, he didn't mean to do it. He didn't want to, but he had to at that point. That's why he's changing sides, because his wife is now gone. So what I'm trying to get to you guys is Daryl did not have to kill that. He was like a teenager, or I don't know. I told you I don't even know who this guy is, but his voice made him sound like he was like at least like 17, 18, around there, you know. And Daryl just shoots him. I'm like, Daryl is kind of becoming somebody who really doesn't give a fuck, and I absolutely, I understand, because you see what he went through. He went through almost a whole season of fuckness, but you gotta know when and when not to kill. You, I mean, they did, but then again, they did go there to kill everybody. That they didn't say, oh, we're gonna go there and make captives. We're gonna go there and, you know, take prisoners of war. Jesus. They didn't say none of that. They said, we're going to go there, we're going to kill them. There's only one person that has to die. That's Negan. And he's put that in great emphasis. I swear he did. He was like, I'm going to kill him myself. I will. But Daryl killing that guy, I didn't want him to kill him. Like, he just seemed so defensive, even though he did shoot at them. He probably was one of the people that was forced to do this stuff. You like, we didn't even get a backstory, so you never know the circumstances that he had to go through to be a savior. Like you said, there's workers there, there's regular families that don't want to be there. Like, it's not, they're not all bad people. So that's basically what I'm trying to get to you guys, that Rick and Daryl is not seeing eye to eye all the way right now, and this isn't the first time. This isn't the first time. Back in season 6, remember when Rick told Daryl? I think that was in. Yeah, I was in the premiere. Rick told Daryl, we don't have to go out and look for people. You know, they can take care of themselves. And Daryl immediately disagreed. He was like, no, I don't feel like that. I mean, I know there's still good people out there, and I'm going to help Aaron find them. You know, he didn't agree with Rick. Like, just because you're a leader, that don't mean everything you do is right. Like, It just how it goes, you know. Just like Jesus coming to Rick about, oh, there's somebody who's you know, assassinating our people, and we're forced to be under his thumb. That had nothing to do with Rick. That had nothing to do with them. They were solving somebody else's problem, and they end up getting the ultimate consequence. Abe and Glenn. So they meddled in some business that they didn't have no intentions of meddling in. And look what happened. Now they're in it. You know, even though eventually they probably would have found Alexandra, but they didn't. Rick came to them. So everything you do as a leader is not always the right decision. Basically, what I'm trying to get to you guys is, I don't know if this Rick and Daryl thing, I don't know if it's going to end up getting to a point where Rick is like, you know what, Daryl, what the fuck are you doing? Or is it going to be a fight or like anything like that? I just want to know. And this is a very good season so far. I'm loving this season. Action-packed, balls to the walls. It is amazing. So, man, I hope y'all like this video. Trust me, I am back. I will be doing my reaction to the 4th episode. I forgot what the name was, but when I record, I will know it. And I hope y'all like this video. As I said, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to Keon Walker. I'll bring great videos. And I'm back in full action, and I'm ready to give y'all these videos. Alright, so have a great day and stay dead.